you big back bandits. Okay, you have convinced me. My FYP, yeah, has been full of the Tesco viral cinnamon rolls. Like, look at it. It's been full. It's been inundated. And I went to Tesco looking for my own so me too I could enjoy. But lo and behold, you big back bandits took everything. But also, I don't think it's actually in Belfast, like in Northern Ireland. I don't think it's in the Tesco's here. But guys, I was, what's the word I'm looking for? No, influenced. I was influenced, and yet I didn't get it. I'm craving something sweet, so let's make my high protein cinnamon rolls. Oh, I'm excited. It's been a while. Come with me. So I've just gathered all the ingredients that I need. We have got some plain flour. You don't need self-rising flour. You could if you wanted to, but I didn't use it. So I don't really measure stuff. I literally just wait for my ancestors to tell me, "Oyen, that's enough." I just listen to them and they tell me, "Yeah, that's done." So that's what I do. So I just put, the ancestors told me to stop, so I stopped. Then I'm using this 3XB protein powder. It's in a chocolate hazelnut. So, we're making high protein cinnamon rolls. So our base has to be full of protein. But I only use 1 scoop. I probably should have used more. But obviously there's Greek yogurt in it as well. And Greek yogurt is where we get the bulk of the protein from. And again, your girl isn't really measuring it. If I were to measure it, it's usually a 1-to-1 ratio because you want a dough to form. You don't want it to be too sticky, and if it's too sticky, you just add more flour. So it's pretty easy. But look at the way I am scrumming through that pot. I want to make sure nothing is left in that. I have to use every ounce of the Greek yogurt. It's too funny. And then obviously, you gotta mix. Make sure you've got a nice dough. As I said, don't make sure it's not too sticky. And if it's too sticky, just add more flour. So that's just me mixing it. And now that I'm happy with the mixture, now is where I get down and dirty, and you have to really form that dough with your hands. Like, make sure you're think about pounding pounded yam, except you're using your hands. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure I'm really working through all that dough. And now I've got the dough just how I like it. Look at that. It's not sticky. It's completely formed just how I want it. And now I am just again kneading it on a flat surface because we're going to start to roll it out. Because you know what? You got to make your cinnamon. That's how you make the cinnamon rolls. You have to get them flat in it. So as you can see, I am just rolling out the dough as flat as I can get it, and then I will put my filling. But yeah, I'm just spreading them cheeks. And to make the cinnamon filling, I am using coconut oil because I have to make it a healthier version because that you guys know what I'm like. Like, any way to make something a healthier version, I will find it. So I'm using coconut oil, which I will melt, and then I mix that in with cinnamon and sugar, and then I use that and I glaze that into the dough mixture. So I had popped the coconut oil into the microwave just so it was completely, liquid. And then I've got my cinnamon that I'm going to add into that mixture. And I've also got, I forgot about this, but I also use my protein flavor drops. When I tell you I'm obsessed with these flavor drops, they just make life so much easier. I'm also using sugar. I think next time I make this, I'm going to use a healthier form of sugar, so like brown sugar. I'll use that instead because look, guys, I did not even measure it. So how can I say, oh, I'm being healthy when I didn't even measure how much sugar I'm using? That's so bad. But this is the my protein flavor drops. Obsessed. Like the way I be buying these, they're just so good. They make everything good, okay? And I don't know if they're bad for me. I'm not sure, but I like them, so I'm gonna keep using them, you know? And anyway, you can see I've made that mixture, and you want it to be like a paste. You don't want it to be too thin. And then there I am just spreading it on to the dough. Obviously, I'm not doing a good job of it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, what am I actually doing? It's like a child. You're letting a child run rampant. Like, just being like, here you go play. That's what it's giving. Like, when kids start, it looks like a child is smeared their feces on a wall. That is what this is giving. But I promise you guys, this was actually delicious. The process is just it's very interesting, but the end product is bloody amazing. And obviously you wouldn't know that, but make it for yourself, and then like, give it a go, and then know how good this is. But I promise you, it's actually very delicious. So now I'm just folding it to give the standard characteristic cinnamon roll shape. So I'm trying my best, and this is why it's so important to make sure that the surface is well powdered, because you don't want it to be all stuck to the surface. So yeah, this is how I roll it, and then I'm gonna cut it. There we go. She's cutting it. Cut it. Cut it. Hey, cut it. Obviously, my cinnamon rolls, they're nice, yeah, and they're healthy. They don't look like the standard cinnamon rolls, but I promise you, they're still really good. I saw this hack on TikTok on how to actually cut it so you get uniform shape. And when you flattened it out, she like cut the dough, like the flat dough, equally, and then she just rolled them out separately. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's appreciate that. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, she's so gorgeous and so cute. But yeah, so this is me just, as I said, just cutting it up, and lining it in the tray, and then it's gonna go into the oven. Ta-da! Look at them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Obviously, they are not uniform. They're all differing sizes, and there's that one tiny one in the corner. But they're so cute, and I'm just putting it in the oven. I don't even know how long I left it in the oven for. I want to say like 20, maybe 25 minutes, and I did that. What gas mark would I use? Gas mark 6, maybe? Maybe that's a little too high. Yeah, but okay, I low-key burnt them. Yeah, okay, sorry, just ignore that, guys. I had to go and shower after the gym, and I just forgot about them. But for my icing to go over my cinnamon rolls, I am using Greek yogurt. See, I will always use Greek yogurt. It's so bloody versatile. Icing sugar, and again, my infamous flavor drops, because they're so bloody amazing. My friend made me some amazing cinnamon rolls the other day, and he uses cream cheese, because obviously it's normally a cream cheese filling. But your girl is lactose intolerant. When I tell you, I was in so much pain. It was actually kind of crazy. Like I was praying to God, begging him, like, God, please, I'll never be gluttonous again, because I ate two in one day, and I shouldn't have, especially when I know that I am lactose intolerant. So this is why Greek yogurt is good for me, because She is gentle on my stomach. She doesn't cause me any problems. She's absolutely phenomenal. So we used, as I said, Greek yogurt and icing sugar and my flavor drops, and I used that to make my fake healthy cream cheese frosting. And I'm sure this has less calories than real cream cheese frosting, so technically it's still a healthier option. And now look at that. Wow. Yeah, you frost me, baby. Yeah. mm. Cue aesthetic shots of the cinnamon rolls. Look at them. Looks too good. Wow. I should even start doing ASMR. My goodness. These look phenomenal. And I promise you, they were so good. They were delicious. Yeah, you can tell they're not a real cinnamon roll, but still, they were banging. Wow, it kind of looks like cinnamon fritters because I low-key burnt them. But even if it's burnt, it's still delicious.
These biscuits are so nice. These biscuits are very nice, you know.